Toy Story. The seventh one. Toy Story U3? Alright. I know what I said last time. I said I wasn't going to go looking for some kind of Toy Story U3. I'm going to assume by now you know what I'm talking about. There's some fucked up series of unofficial Toy Story movies circulating around those shady-free movie sites. They usually get shut down after a while, as they should be, because they're wrong. Look, I'll admit it, I went looking for Toy Story 4, on one of, anyway, back when it came out a while ago. And for some reason, there was some other movie called Toy Story U. A week or so later, there's suddenly a fucking sequel, and you know where this is going, don't you? When I first found the movies, I thought maybe they were some fucked up prank from Pixar to discourage watching movies illegally. But after some digging, it turns out they were actually made by some pissed off employees that probably weren't being paid enough to care what happened. I'm not the only person on the internet who's ever seen a Toy Story U movie, but most streaming sites were pretty quick to have them taken down, so most people have no idea they ever existed. Not that that's a bad thing. At first, I thought maybe Pixar pressured the streaming sites into taking the U films down. But if that were the case, they would have had all the Toy Story movies pulled, right? Hell, Pixar would have pulled their entire catalog. And that's when I realized, was Pixar even aware of this happening? Did they have any idea what was being done to their beloved characters? I've spent the last couple of weeks trying to get in touch with some kind of company representative to let them know. It's literally all that I do with my day, other than eating, taking shits, brushing my teeth, not necessarily in that order. But it's been radio silence on their end so far. So it seems like the only person who gives a shit about this is me. And that, my friend, is why I went back to the site one more time. And I found it. I found Toy Story U3. I kept trying to remind myself that there weren't actually 7 official movies, only 4, and that the U films were someone's sick prank. But it was still Toy Story after all, and that made it just as fucking disturbing as ever. The full title of the film this time around was Toy Story U3. Good night, U. The fuck did that mean? Good night, you? That kind of reminded me about that old kid's book, Good Night Moon. Did this mean that it was the last Toy Story U film? Because I really fucking hope so. The cover image was a picture of Woody at a mahogany table eating fucking French fries with a knife and fork. That was it. How do toys even eat anyway? Whatever. I played the damn film. The movie opened on Buzz and Woody playing and laughing together as You Got a Friend in Me played in the background, which was actually really cute, until Woody whipped out a fucking brass cello and smashed Buzz over the head with it, causing Buzz to vomit some fucking Indian beef recipe all over the fucking floor as the music abruptly stopped and Woody's eyes suddenly slanted like 60 fucking degrees south. This immediately switched to Woody digging a fucking grave at like 2 in the morning and dumping Buzz Lightyear's limp fucking toy corpse into it. Well, good night to the fucking you. Woody said as he dumped a shitload of disgusting green mulch all over the damn grave. Well, that escalated really fucking quickly. I think you already know what's coming, partner. Woody said as he twisted his head around like a fucking owl and stared directly at the viewer. What the fuck? Was Woody threatening to fucking kill me? Why was this so fucking similar to the opening of Toy Story U2? I still had no clue what the U was. As far as I'm concerned, it was just some stupid fucking European version of the letter U with dots over it. This was interrupted by some disgusting gas station commercial where people started drinking fucking gas milkshakes and the Sunoco logo appeared. That was honestly really disturbing. I've been to a lot of Sunoco convenience stores at the gas stations. I gotten hot dogs and iced coffee, but gas milkshakes? I was kind of getting used to the Toy Story U movies having weird-ass sudden cuts to random shit, but that one deeply horrified me for some reason. Probably because it struck a personal chord. We then cut to Lotso hugging Bear, planning to detonate a fucking bomb in a Menard's home improvement store. What the actual fuck? Why did Lotso want to do that? Why was Lotso even back after Toy Story 3? Why was fucking Menards in a Toy Story movie? Lotso then stared into the screen, started twerking his pink felt ass all over the fucking bomb and accidentally set it off, causing a massive fucking graphic explosion. Why does shit always blow up in these movies? Who was really behind this? Michael Bay? We then see Barbie and Ken, yes, the Barbie and Ken that appeared in Toy Story movies for whatever reason. They were having a fight and screaming at one another, but they were yelling so fucking loud I couldn't make out a single word. Ken whirled towards the screen and fucking shrieked at the volume of a fucking Boeing 747 before Barbie pulled out a gun and shot him like 576 million times while singing, "I've got a Barbie gun, your ass is fucking done. It's fantastic, blast the fucking plastic," to the tune of the Barbie girl song from all those commercials. I guess that was what being a Barbie girl in a Barbie world was really like. We then see Buzz Lightyear again. The fuck? Can these damn movies at least decide if he was fucking dead or not? Buzz then went on a fucking rant about how megachurches are evil and damaging religion, specifically referring to Pastor Joel Osteen as, quote, literally fucking Satan, and telling the viewer to burn all their fucking money. Well, that was really fucking weird. Did toys even have religion? Well, I guess Buzz did. This abruptly cut to footage of some guy dressed as Darth Vader falling off a fucking escalator and screaming along with some shitty heavy metal music. No! I wasn't sure if these random cut-ins were supposed to mean something or if whoever made this movie just had a really bad attention disorder. This scene then changed to Mr. Potato Head. Oh, for fuck's sake. Mr. Potato Head driving a fucking 18-wheeler through a public park and barreling over trees, pedestrians, and the fucking playground. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Mr. Potato Head yelled in a loud, deep gang member voice. It was apparently his fucking catchphrase, considering he did this every damn time. Suddenly, Mr. Potato Head's truck fucking broke down as he fell out of the window and the fucking cops appeared. Pulled him into a squad car and arrested him. So they damn well should have. We see Mr. Potato Head in court. Mr. Potato Head fucking screamed as the judge began to charge him for drunk driving, premeditated homicide, possession of firearms, possession of drugs, racketeering, kidnapping, assault and battery, arson, burglary, grand theft auto, fraud, blackmail, embezzlement, money laundering, tax evasion, cybercrime, vehicular assault, drug trafficking, domestic violence, extortion, identity theft, wire fraud, vandalism, and insurance fraud. Woody then burst into the courtroom and asked, quote, what the spinning fresh fuck was going on? Then the fucking green toy army men came smashing into the courtroom with fucking massive tanks and blew the judge's fucking head clean off as it went flying across the room like a fucking football. This was so fucking shocking. I almost passed out. How the fuck was this even legal? What was the budget for this? Then Barbie and Ken appeared again, but this time Ken started vigorously backflipping like 9 feet into the fucking air and yelling, "Fuck the brand, fuck the game, fuck the money, fuck the name," over and over again. It almost sounded like he was rapping. He then began to yell, "Fuck the couch, fuck the lays, fuck the court, fuck the fame," before he backflipped into a fucking lava lamp and caused a massive fucking explosion. Well, that was something. This abruptly changed to a shot of a dark fucking alleyway accompanied by disturbing horror movie music as we see Slinky Dog selling drugs to the fucking blue goat puppet from Baby Einstein. Why was the fucking Baby Einstein goat puppet in every single one of these damn You movies? I figured there was probably some hidden meaning here, but it was still really fucking weird. Anyway, the goat puppet started... The hell? The goat puppet started inhaling cocaine like a fucking vacuum as he turned a bright shade of red and began to recite the entire fucking Communist Manifesto. That's right, I sat there for what I'm pretty sure was like 5 fucking hours as I watched a damn goat puppet read the Communist Manifesto. When this scene finally ended, I was greeted to Woody lying in a fucking bowl of pasta. "I like you in my pasta, partner," Woody said, which was really fucking off-putting. But then Woody stood up angrily and said, "You know what, partner? Fuck you!" Woody blasted the screen with a fucking rocket launcher, which ominously cut to a black screen. That was more irritating than anything else, honestly. What the fuck was wrong with Woody these days? Another star ruined by drugs and alcohol, perhaps? I kept trying to remind myself this was someone's crappy idea of a parody, but what if it wasn't? What if this was actually made by Pixar and they were just covering it up? Then cut to Woody's horse Bullseye raiding a fucking fridge looking for eggs and lip-syncing some awful Tekashi 69 song before exploding into tiny bits of stuffing. Suddenly, what looked like a phone text message reading, "What the fuck, Terry?" came up over the screen as some teenage kid started nervously fucking screaming because I assume his girlfriend was about to break up with him or some shit. I guess he was Terry. Was Terry involved in creating this fucking shit-ass fuck dumpster of a film? Then some fucking fake FBI logo appeared as his phone began to shut off and the video suddenly stopped. Everything just stopped playing. I tried refreshing my internet connection, but it wouldn't resume. I finally decided to just reload the page. Hallelujah. The You movies were gone. The website must have taken it down as I was watching it. I guess maybe Pixar finally dealt with whoever was behind this once and for all. And with that, it seems like our story is at an end. The You movies are gone. But still, let me give you a warning. Word of warning, just in case. Please, just don't go to one of those streaming sites, because you never know what you may find.